everybody, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. This is Stephanie. I'm also known as GENGLOW. Thank you for joining me here today. How's y'all's day going? Is it cold where you're at? Well, it's been cold over here. It's getting pretty chilly. I do have my heater on in my house. It does kick on and off, so you'll be hearing it going on and off, here from time to time. So thank you for being here. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. I do appreciate you guys for clicking on my channel. If you like unboxings, if you like makeup tutorials, anything beauty related, also looking at just what I'm about to show you today. I'm about to show you a eyeshadow collection for winter, palettes that I want to get through for the winter, but I know it's probably not possible. This is going to be a part 1 to maybe a series of parts for winter palettes. So yeah, so thank you for being here, and let's get on the show and showing you the palettes that I have. And I actually put them in one of my p.louise empty boxes because it's a big collection. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in. I hope I'm not moving you guys or shaking you in any kind of way. All right, so first of all, a palette that I can see us wearing all year round, even in the winter, summer, spring, is the Steph Pierre's palette. I was looking at it right now. I was getting all my winter palettes together, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get them together so that I can show y'all, because I know I said I've been trying to show y'all my winter palettes of what I want to try to at least create an eye look again with them. And if you're wondering how I created this look, well, stay tuned for tonight's video, because there is I have a collab that I'm in. We're called the Curve collab, which means keeping it real fun, and it is a fun collab. So stay tuned for that video tonight. It goes up live 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then I think it's 7 p.m. I think Pacific Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time, but I know it's 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So hopefully I get to join me in creating this look. If you really like to see what I used and what palette I used to create this look and what colors I chose out of the pan, yeah, you should stick around and do that whenever it comes time to watch that video. I just dropped one of my palettes, my Steph Pierre's palette, before showing it to you guys. I'm telling you, this is a huge collection. I have more. This is just part of it, and that's because I chose some palettes that could have been used something for like maybe either spring, or maybe something that could be, it's like one of those hybrid palettes where you can use them for spring, or you can use them for winter, or even sometimes you can use them for for autumn or fall. Autumn is fall, but so I kind of just still put some palettes in here that I felt that would be good also for the winter time. Mostly bold palettes. You're going to see a lot of bold palettes in this collection. So I'm gonna put this on the floor, guys. Sorry if you're gonna have to keep seeing me bend down, but I'm gonna have to do that. So this is the Steph Pierre's by Saints, Angels, and Sinners Sass, and it's by at Nature Basic Steph. So this is the palette. It's a beautiful palette, guys. It's one of my most beautiful palettes in here. They have a whole row of like duochromes. I mean, like what do you call them? The opal, like the opal chromes here at the bottom. Sorry. Here at the bottom row, you see like a lot of like opal shaded colors, beautiful colors, and these are more bolder duochromes or multi-chromes here. The second row to the bottom, and then the third row, this one starts to get a little bit lighter, almost a bit you know, something colorful you can wear. And then this one are your mattes. So I think they really thought this palette out really good. They have your mattes, you have your somewhat, you know, vibrant, you know, just splash of color shimmers here, which are like duochromes or multichromes. And then you have your like your full-on bold palette, your full-on bold eyeshadow pans in here. And then the last row is all your more opal-esque shimmers or duochromes or multichromes. So I believe this is a palette that we can use all year round. So that's why I put it in my winter collection. So, oh guys, I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't have room. I need more room here, guys. Okay. So I'm trying to see if I can do this. All right, I'm gonna pick up more. Sorry for talking down here. I'm gonna pick up more palettes. So these are more smaller palettes. I'm gonna go ahead and show you palettes that I've already worn and palettes that I'm about to use in upcoming collabs. So palettes that I have already worn, I'm gonna show you right now. I just need to kind of straighten this out a little down here. Sorry for speaking down here again. I'm sorry. You're gonna be seeing me bending down and back. I'm sorry if it annoys you. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay, so I have used my Pretty Grunge palette from Huda Beauty. If you've been following me and watching my videos, I think you can see where I created two looks with this. I created a recent one where it's a very much like a disco themed kind of look with, you know, the silver and the black and some gemstones, you know. I did that in my Sassy Divas collab, and I also used it for I also used it in a collab with Emily D. We both had this palette, and you know, we're so eager to use it in the collab. So this is what we used. This palette has, you know, I'm telling you, it has options, several options to do your eye looks with, create eye looks with. You can use 1 to 2 shades. You can use more than 1 to 2. You can use more than 1 or 2 shades. I'm sorry. I'm trying to speak here. I can speak. So yes, there you go. Really beautiful palette. This is one palette that I do recommend, and it's one of my favorite formulas. Huda Beauty is one of my favorite formulas. So Huda Beauty has become one of my top favorites so far for winter palettes. So far as one of my top favorite eyeshadow palettes from 2025 that I've used. I mean, it's new makeup to me. May not be new makeup to some, but it's new makeup to me. And then I also use this I also have this other palette here by Just Ann and Sass. It's the Snow Glow palette. And this one, I mean, I created a look with it. It was pretty good. It was a blue, like a bluish purple look, but it looked really nice. I mean, I liked it. I'm not sure if y'all watched that video. If y'all haven't, y'all should watch it. It'll probably pop up at the end of the video, or you can probably just watch it in my playlist. But yeah, this is the palette I used already. I did that in one of my Makeup Monday Ladies videos, which was this past Monday. So if you go under my videos, if you go into my channel, go under the videos, there's the one that I did for the Makeup Monday Ladies for this week. This is the palette I used. So because that day I was supposed to do a collab, and you know, it had to be moved over for the following Monday. So I got to use this. I actually said, you know what, let me try this, because you know it's a winter palette and I haven't used it, and I want to use it now. I want to use it, you know, before winter is over, and then it's like, not that I can't use it all year round. And all these palettes that I'm showing you guys, it's not necessarily palettes that you just have to wear all year round, or that I'm saying, oh, these are just only palettes that I would wear all year round. I mean, for the summer, they're all year round palettes. That's what I meant to say. Oh my goodness, why am I talking backwards, guys? Anyways, I guess it's too early in the morning. I'm tired. Okay, I think I'm still sleepy. I think I'm still asleep. So that's what I'm trying to say. I said these are palettes that you can use all year round. Like I said, some of them look like, you know, you can use for the actual season. Like for instance, this palette for sure, because it has really icy colors in there. I could only imagine just, you know, using this palette like in the winter. So that's the only reason why I say, maybe there's some palettes that you can use for the winter, and there's some palettes that you can use all year round. But every palette here that I have, you can use all year round, whatever your preference is. This is a judgment-free zone. You do what you feel like, you know, what's best for you, what suits you the best. So I have this palette that I got from a giveaway. From one of a content creator on YouTube, and I watch her all the time. She's my inspiration, and so she had sent me her collaboration in her name from Ofra. It's an Ofra. It was an Ofra collaboration that she had with so Ofra was in collaboration with Jody G, and this is her palette, guys. And then she personalized it for me. Is so cute, but I'm gonna use it, guys. You know, she personalized it, but I'm still gonna use it. So look at this beautiful shade. It's still intact, it's still new, but I plan on using this for the following Monday, for this Monday coming up. So that's what I'll be using, so stay tuned for that video. Can't wait to use it. And it does have really nice colors. I mean, you can use all year round, but yeah, I can think of a nice winter look you can create with that palette. Another one that I saw that could be good for winter. So the rest of these are just from my collection. They're not really necessarily anything that I've actually have used already, or have, you know, I have plans to use some of these palettes, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to all of them. But this is the Milani, the Gilded Noir Hyper Pigmented Eyeshadow Palette. So I have that. Everybody see it? That's how the back looks like. It's a really bold palette. And I can't think of any other time to use this palette but the winter. This is how the packaging looks like. And then this is how the inside looks like. I'm telling you guys, this palette is beautiful. Actually, I'm glad I got this at Ross. It was just sitting there, you know, all lonesome, and I was like, what? Nobody has grabbed it. Nobody has grabbed this palette, you know, and it was a pretty good price. I think it was like a $3.99. I think I got it for $3.99 or $4.99. But look at all those beautiful bold colors in here. Yeah, really nice. And I think this is something that you can also wear for the, because it has some greens in there and some yellows and some neutral tones in there. So I think this is something that you can also wear for the autumn. You can wear for the autumn. So I never thought about using it in the autumn because, you know, the colors are so bold, and I had other palettes that I used, but it's okay. I mean, there's always going to be a chance where we're going to be able to use it once or twice, or even more than that. Then I have my Profusions Mixed Metals palette here. This is an old palette, guys, and I'm not really fond of the formula, but it does have some pretty colors. If you see the inside, this looks like really nice grunge colors. You know, that's why it's called Mixed Metals. They're metallic eyeshadows. So when I see metallic eyeshadows, to me, I just think of, like, you know, I just think of grunge. So, and I could only think of wearing grunge either during the summer or during the winter, and I think I would rather see myself be grunge. I guess you can be grunge all year round. The next thing I have also from Sass is the Pearls palette. I had bought one of her mystery bundles, and this was in there. So it's about the Steph. It came along with the Steph's Pierre palette by Not Your Basic Steph. So, so yeah, this is one of the palettes she had given me in one of the, excuse me, in one of her mystery bundles. So look at the shades. These shades you can use, I think you can use these over mattes, because I'm not sure how, I mean, I've tried using these together, pairing them together, but I think you can probably create a real nice decent look maybe by using 1 or 2 shades in the pan to create a really nice decent look. If you can use 3, that's great, that's wonderful. More creativity for you. But yeah, this also speaks autumn to me and also speaks winter. So we got some shimmers in here, and we have some duochrome. So yeah, and then I think about maybe just, you can also wear these like singles. You can also wear them as a single. You don't have to worry about, you know, creating a look with them. Then also have the Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics. I forgot to show you the one for autumn. And I don't know if I want to, you let me know in the comment section if y'all still want to see more autumn palettes. You know, I already showed y'all 2 parts, I think, of my collection that I have of autumn palettes. I think one was recommended and one was like not recommended. And then this other one, this last one, I can just show you just a little plethora of, like a little, not a plethora, a little bunch, just a little bunch of palettes that I forgot to show you guys, or didn't get a chance to show you guys. Just leave me your comments down below. What do y'all think? Do you still want to see more, you know, palettes that I could have, you know, that I thought about using in the autumn, but I didn't get a chance to? Do you want to see that collection as well? Let me know in the comment section. I really would like to know if you're interested in watching that. If you are, I'll go ahead and do a video for it. If you're not interested, or if you don't comment, you know, that you're interested in watching that, then that's okay. But this is the Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. And I love these because these look like books that you can put on the, like either on a mantle or like on a library or a shelf. These are how the colors look like. These are really nice bold colors. There's some blues in there. I always like to, I mean, I don't know why, but I always, when I think of winter, I think of blue shades all the time. And blue is also associated with like summer, you know, because of the water, you know. But for some reason, I just associate blue with winter sometimes, and white with winter. And this one has really bold colors in them as well. So I also associate bold colors for the winter. Not necessarily the summer. The summer, if there's bold colors, they have to be like neon, bright colors for the summer. Because of the sun. You know, the sun is really bright. Alright. And I'm just grabbing these in no order, no particular order. I've been showing you a lot of my Sass palettes because, yeah, most of these Sass palettes, like I said, there's, you know, that one from Steph Pierre that you can use all year round, and most of the other ones that I've showed you were like, you know, they're like, they have really bold colors. So this is another one from Sass. This is also by collaboration with Just Ann. It was the Wishes palette. This one here. It was for the season, for the holiday season in December. And yeah, look at the colors in here. These do speak like really Like it has it has a lot of green tones in there. It has a lot of red tones, gold tones in there. I mean, they're bold. They're bold colors. So I mean, I feel anybody can, if they put their mind to it, anybody can create a look with this type of palette. Even though it looks like it's not practical to create a look with these shades that are just thrown at you. It just seems like they just threw a whole bunch of random shades that are kind of hard to kind of put together, you know, unless unless you go down the rows like this, where you do like a green eye look, just an all green eye look, and then you have one here where you have some blues, and then you have a splash of red. You can also do that, and this one is all neutral shades. So I guess they did think about, I guess in that aspect, the way I think about it, you know, if I see it that way, it does look like it you know, you can create some really good eye looks with this. I was just more interpretations of looking at down this way, like this, going down in these rows, going down, and I just kind of like, my mind just starts to like, it feels like it starts to like go like it pings from here, you know, like those ping pong balls where it just goes ping 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 ping. I just start to, my brain just like starts to think of little ping pong balls, like ping and then ping and ping, or like, you know what I mean? Like I start to like find like mix and match shades that are on this palette if I see it this way. If I see it this way, I can clearly see there's rows that you can actually do, you know, by themselves. But I'm more of a creativist, if that's a word, you know, where I like to create nice looks and maybe add a splash of color that might even like change the look, change your eye look for the better. You know, it just gives that little pop of color that you don't expect to see. The next one here is by Rasha B Cosmetics. And I'm sorry, did I say this was from SAS? No, this one is from Rasha B Cosmetics. I said I have some more SAS palettes in here, but they're at the very bottom. They're really smaller palettes. So this one, yeah, this is from Rasha B Cosmetics and Just Ann. So Just Ann did a collaboration with Rasha B, and she also did a collaboration with SAS. That's very interesting. I don't know why I thought she, I don't know what I was thinking. So the next one here is the Four Seasons. It's also by Rasha B Cosmetics in collaboration with the Subscription Sisters. Yeah, and this one here is an all year round palette, because it's for the 4 seasons. And you have, now this one does make sense to me whenever you see them going down the row instead of seeing them this way. When you see them this way, you kind of see like, wow, look at those colors. They're just like all over the place, right? When you just see them down this way. But if you see them this way, you can see how they kind of go together, like summer, fall, like winter, fall, summer and spring, like spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So, but you can also like mix and match, you know. You don't necessarily have to use those that just one row, those 3 shades just to create that one eye look. I mean, you can. I mean, it's really simple. You know, you can create really simple, nice looks with this, you know, monochromatic looks you can create with those. All right, so I think I'm about to finish up on this part 1 because I don't want this video to go too long. Now, this is another oldie but goodie, the Hello Charmer BoxyCharm palette. I really don't like this palette, to be honest with you. Even though I say it's an oldie but goodie, I say an oldie but goodie because A lot of people like this palette, but I really don't see it. I don't see what the hype is about in this palette. I've used it several times, you know, to see if there's anything that, you know, that keeps me coming or that makes me want to just keep using it. It just has so many random colors. You can create neutral shades with, you can create neutral eye looks with it. You can create bold looks with it, glitter looks with it. That's what I like. It has that, but at the same time it's like I don't see like what the fuss about is, you know? I mean, you have a purple there that you can, but then you also have a red, you have blues, and you know, I guess that's where your creativity comes into play. And the formula on this one isn't as good as it was before. So hopefully I'm gonna try to use this, guys, in an upcoming video, because I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it there because I think I'm gonna use it in an upcoming video, because I haven't used it in a while, and I think I showed it some love, you know, whenever it first came out, or show it some love again this year and just see how I feel about it. I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of it even though I don't like it. It's just, you know, I guess, you know, I just wanna just create a look with it. The next palettes I have here, these are 2 palettes, and they're by Pinky Rose Cosmetics. I'm not sure if I have more Pinky Rose. I think these are the only 2 Pinky Rose Cosmetics that I have so far that I found from my collection. So we have the Peacock, the Exotic Peacock, and we have the 80s Baby. They all have bold colors in them. This Exotic Peacock is one of my favorite. When I've seen it again, I mean, you kind of forget sometimes, you know, like how some certain palettes look like. And then whenever you look at them again, you're like, wow, this is, like, I would love to create another eye look with this. So here it is. This is how bold these shades are. You got a lot of purples and blues in there. So, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I feel like this year, 2025, I feel like I have gotten to the point where I feel more comfortable now, and whenever it comes to these bold, you know, I'm not gonna say that there's gonna be times where I'm not gonna be intimidated with certain palettes or whatever, but I just kind of feel like in 2025 now I feel more comfortable in creating looks with these bold palettes. And I don't know, I feel like I've been coming out with some really good combinations when it comes to these bold colors. Now this is the 80s Baby Pinky Rose Cosmetics palette. Now this one is also another bold palette. Oh, but it also has like that 80s vibe to it, because you see, you know, you have a lot more lighter purples like fuchsias, like not lilacs or lavenders, but more just more muted purples and fuchsias, and then you have like this pop of blue over here, but it's not like a true blue. It's more like an aquatic blue, maybe more like a green blue. I don't know, guys. And then this one is like a really light blue. I like the blue shades that are in here. You also like this. Oh yeah, this one's like a lilac shade. So yeah, so compared to the Exotic Peacock, this one has bold colors as well, but at the same time they're more tame than the Exotic Peacock. I think the Exotic Peacock is really dark in shade and color, and this one, it kind of looks like it's more forgiving with the neutrals. And but yeah, you have to be careful because it is a bold palette, and you know, you want to be able to feel comfortable in creating eye looks and not get discouraged. I mean, don't get discouraged, and all you do is just, I mean, try again. That's what I do. Is if I didn't like the way the first time or the second time I tried this palette, I'll just keep trying again, because I know it's me. It's me. That's what's wrong with it. So what else? so far I think that's all I want to show you guys, because I think my video has gone a little over than what I wanted it to. So yeah, I have to look for a spot to put these at, because these are palettes that I want to use for the winter, and where I plan on using for the winter. So all right, leave me your comments down below. Let me know, what do you think about these palettes? Do they look like winter palettes to you, or do they look like just palettes you can just use all year round? Or how do you feel about that? I just know that I wanted to come on here and just show you palettes that I feel that would be good for the winter. I mean, so because of the colors, the color stories behind it, that's the reason why I come on here to tell you, you know, that I would probably choose these palettes for the winter time. But yeah, thank you for being here. Really do appreciate you guys for spending some time with me this morning. I know I am just so sleepy right now, and okay, I gotta wake up. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. Mwah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, notification bell. Alright, and make sure you watch me tonight. I have this look that I created for you guys. Alright, see you next time.